All right, boys, we have the patch notes. Let's dive into it. We have the global one, so I can actually read their passive in one block, not 10 different blocks. I did make a video about their kit, so I'm going to be very quick about this kit. Essentially, basic stats for all allies, and then they get all stats depending on how many specific allies you have, which are fairies, giants, and 7-day sins. They then apply the Wrath of the Earth to all enemies, and they get Giant Queen's Protection. I messed the same thing up. I said Quiet in the other video as well. Okay, for one turn. Now, Giant Queen's Protection is HP related stats plus 20%, immune to Petrify. And the Wrath of the Earth, it gives all enemies a debuff, and when you've done 400k damage to the enemy team, you get a Wrath of the Fairy. When you can get 3 times, but you can get 5 total because you also get 2 from the ability. Now, this Wrath of the Fairy King that you get by reaching 400k damage dealt to the enemy team, you get a 7% attack rated stats and 40% damage taken reduced up to 5 times, which is crazy, obviously. When the hero uses an AoE, other than the ultimate, on an enemy with the Wrath effect, the enemy takes additional damage equal to 40% of the accumulated value. So if they have taken 300k damage, then you'll do like 120k or whatever. Yeah, it's 120k extra damage to them, just with their AoE, right? Now, you do get those Wrath of the Fairy King buffs removed from you when an ally is hit by the enemy. So, you know, it's you gain it during your turn, you spend it during your turn, and during the enemy turn, it's just there for damage reduction, right? And then when they hit you, they remove the damage reduction. So that's what it is. If there's a petrified enemy, applicable allies' final damage taken from enemy skills decreased by 50%. So if you petrify their hell and their Melon does an AoE, she'll do final damage. You'll take half her damage only, which is crazy. Their ability cleanses debuffs and heals all allies by a lot, and applies 2 Wrath of the Fairy King to themselves. Now, those also have another effect that's on the passive, and that's in the single target. A single target does big damage, has a pulverized effect, sort of, without the damage, but when they have 4 or more ult gauge, they remove ult gauge with this card as well. It does Colossal Mountain damage. Colossal Mountain is double pierce rate, and inflicts additional damage equal to 20% of the hero's remaining HP. But they get the HP related stats increased, they get the basic stats, they get the all stats, they'll have a lot of HP. And then you give them HP defense as well, obviously. So they'll do a lot of HP damage with just that. And then also applies Petrify on the target when using 1 Wrath of the Fairy King effect to deal damage. That is crazy, obviously. Okay, their AoE is light point, double crit chance, double crit damage, 6% attack, and double damage when if they have if the enemy team has 400k damage taken, right, which you'll usually get in most matches, I'd assume. Increase the hero's duo damage by 50% for 3 turns, their ultimate, and applies 3 Wrath of the Fairy King, which is fine. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, that's fine, honestly. And then it does the AoE effect, right? The double crit, double attack, double damage, double everything, right? Now, their ult scaling and their passive scaling, right? Their passive scaling. Like this, I think on their ult is whatever. I think you'll hit hard no matter what, right? Attack rate stats increase 30% on rank 1 is also fine. Additional damage equal to % of the accumulated value on their AoE. Going from 20 to 40 obviously is fairly big, but I don't think in practice this matters. I think with 40 you'll overkill them with more damage, but with 20% you're still fine. And the decreased final damage taken, that's going to make a fairly big difference. Like 4-6 compared to 1-6 is going to be crazy. For example, but I mean, it's an anniversary unit. I think it's fine for an anniversary unit to want dupes because you're gonna summon. The banner is crazy, okay? The banner is crazy. Thor is on the banner. The Thor did make it. Oh, okay. So no, wait. Oh, they did more. They did more than we thought. Okay. So these are all the UR festivals. That's kind of bad. Because you'll get cucked. Brunhild is on this banner. Okay, that's good as well. And then the rest we already know. Insane banner, right? Insane banner. Really good banner. Oh, they added more festivals. Okay. Well, there's a bit. As well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 festivals on the banner. Okay. But the 600 now seems insane. It's also insane to have dupes. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. I like it. Insane, right? Like it's a really good. It's an insane banner. I'm not gonna. There's no reason to downplay it. There's also free banner where you can get these. Cool. All right, now let's talk about the retro Patchnotes, because there's actually something crazy. Wait, they didn't put the, hold on. Yeah, put up the rest of the Patchnotes. Hello. Draw notice. That's not the update though, is it? Yeah, that's the PC shop. Yeah. Oh, it's this, just down there. Okay. Guard and party. Okay, so it's these guys. Her shit jiggles like crazy. Like they've upped their jiggle physics. I'm certain, in the past like half a year, because this is crazy. I'm just saying. I mean, I still think she's ugly. Like, you cut off her head, but you know, then she's better. That body is crazy though. Like, that body is crazy. I don't know. It doesn't even have to do with her being a giant. Like, they just made a, yeah, crazy things. Light Escanor is getting a holy relic, which is insane. It's the coolest holy relic. Usually, our vision of holy relics was like, it revives the characters, it gives them like an additional passive, it makes them work differently. But what we've gotten is like, yeah, so they get 10% attack rate stats when they attack an enemy. Like, that's all we've gotten, most of relics. But this one is actually crazy. It does something completely new to the character. It changes the way he plays, the way he functions, everything about him. It takes advantage of his passive in a way that's really cool and interesting. So cool. For each applicable ally participating in battle, increase basic stats by 5%. Right? So now he gives 50% basic stats to humans or 70 cents. Very good. And it's not an ally's turn. All enemies take damage equal to 10% of their remaining HP for each final flame effect on the hero. That's really cool, because if you have him 6/6, which most people by now will do, and if you're a new player, you don't, but you will over time, still throw him on banners again. This is cool. This is really cool. When the heroes use an attack skill other than the ultimate move in PvP, the hero's attack rate stats increase by 50%, and HP decreases by 50% of the max HP. So he loses a bunch of HP. Right? Then you'll do a bunch of damage with his cards. Right? You'll lose all your HP. You get put to 1%. You do 2 cards turn 1. You get put to 1% HP. You've lowered the enemy health by infinite. Right? Then it's your turn. And then it's the enemy turn. They kill him. You get final flames because of the revive thing. Now it's your turn. You do damage to their HP. They're all low HP. And then you can just kill them all. You can buff strip whatever. If it's hell, right? Kill them all. This guy's going to dish out so much damage. And it's such a unique and cool way of doing it. I need them to do more of this. More of this, please. This is the best holy relic we have in the game. Like, not meta-wise maybe, but like, it's the coolest one by far. Like, we need more stuff that's like this. Please. New stamps. Hey, I don't beat freaking out. I'm freaking out. Not what I want though. Oh no, this exactly. This is the one I wanted. Nice. Yeah, we actually got this. Okay, that's cool. This is the same. This is the same. Oh no, wait. Is Perk Meli new? No, they added them last time already, right? Yeah. Bundles. I'm gonna talk about this. Buy them if you feel like wasting money. 300 gems for logging in, and 280 jump box tickets. Which the jump box is the free banner reward thing of sorts, which they don't show the rewards here because they're really cool, but we'll get to that shortly, don't worry. There's some new events and they actually look really fun and creative. There's fishing in the game. I love me some fishing in games. I love me some fishings. There's balloon darts. They don't show the games here. What? Okay, well, they're pretty cool though. What they've done. There's also a new Lancelot minigame event where you it's like a roguelike sort of solo. You run around, you shoot enemies. Pretty cool. Get up to 100 draws per day. So a lucky draw. Visit Merle at the Garden Party event map to view your fortune and get a chance to draw, which he will give you those tickets for this banner. Sorry, for this banner, right? So it's very cool. There's new food that makes it so you get double. I mean, this is crazy. What? This is crazy. This is whatever. I mean, it's not, but like, it's signable. Like, compared to these two, this is whatever. Right? Then we have sit feature added. Hey, sit. Crazy feature. But this is all like exchange shop. Yeah. Oh, let's go to the tickets, bro. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So jump box part 1. There's going to be 2 of these, obviously. You're going to get a bunch of boxes that give you Hero Evolution, Hero Full Awakening, Equipment Upgrade, True Awakening, Holy Relic Crafting Selection Jump Box, right? A bunch of stuff, right? A bunch of juicy in-game stuff. And There's a swag raffle ticket. Will automatically enter you into the special Grand Cross swag raffle when you have the item. This thing. We'll see what the raffle is. I don't know what the raffle is. After the ends, the drawing will be held for nights holding special. Okay, and that's so you don't get to win this, unfortunately. What is this? The festival event Tower of Trials. Okay, some rewards. There's some tickets for the part 2 jump box, which I don't think they show here because why would they? Grand Cross 6th anniversary event boss parade. Yeah, so it's the same thing where they run 3 bosses or more, and they'll yeah, which they'll just cycle through bosses. You get to farm them all. It's okay. I mean, I might make a video. 900 gems. Oh, 1,500 gems actually. Okay. I guess now. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I will be hitting this for sure. Interesting. Lucky bag is a scam. Exchange special. Okay, yeah, special exchange at King, right? It's the same as usual. Yeah, it's the same as usual. Okay, so that's cool. The outfits can now, the Halloween outfits can now be purchased with diamonds. That's pretty cool. This outfit's cold. The tier one's cold. The rest are okay. These are returning ones. These, I don't know if they're worth buying nowadays, but I mean, they're cool. They are not new. I mean, this one feels new, but it's not new. But it feels new to me. New Angelhard outfit, where she plays... Okay, so she plays... Huh? Diane gets Axarita? What? What the hell? Oh, they just added Axarita now as an actual seasonal item. It does not. This has nothing to do with Diane. Okay, I was about to say. That would be crazy. That's actually big. That's actually fairly big. Oh, a new thing. When you have tickets, when you have 5 tickets remaining, or like 7 tickets remaining, like damn, there's not any tickets left in the missions or whatever, or I missed out on anything, whatever. You can now use diamonds to make up for the missing tickets, and then you can actually get your multi with tickets and diamonds mixed in. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Now this is big. Tile effect, additional equipment slot increase added. Some tiles now grant additional increased equipment slots. We don't have enough gear slots, and I thought we'd get a lot more, but we're not getting a lot more. This is not a lot more. This is okay, I guess. Whatever. Player rank max level increase to 140, so there's gonna be a new rank up pack as well. A new feature, you can now emote. We now have Fortnite emotes in Grand Cross. So that's pretty big as well. And you get them at reaching level 4 of the hero. It's like per character. Okay, it's interesting. And that's miscellaneous stuff. Okay, so that's essentially the entire anniversary. Is a bunch of events, the whole garden party has a bunch of cool stuff you can do. Tons of rewards. Right, you can cash out in. Yeah, there's a bunch. This is the exchange shop. This is other stuff as well, where you can get 20 seals, 10 diamonds. There's a bunch. 300 diamonds on login. The new event bosses, the new events, the new character, obviously, the jump box, the Lancelot event as well. Oh, they show him here, I guess, sort of. Okay, well, it's pretty cool though. They showed it looked really fun on stream. Like to just like be in a garden party, and I actually feel like a party. They are doing more of Grand Cross. I like it. They're doing more things where you can actually interact with the game. That's pretty cool. We'll see how this turns out. I'm really excited. I love the unit, and that's it from me. Good job.